Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am frankly FM84 and this is An Englishman Abroad, where we are currently out in Indonesia managing Sulut United. So when you left us last, we were joint top of the table with Tira Persikabo. Since then, you can see that we have actually dropped 1 point behind them. So we are trying to push them all the way in the title race, with Semen Padang dropping 9 points off us and 10 points off them. Let's show you exactly what's happened. So if you see from the Semen Padang game where we won 4-1, we actually lost the next game in the league 3-1. We then beat Borneo 1-0 in the semi-final of the cup before beating Barito Putra 4-2 in the league. We then beat Borneo 1-0 again in the second leg of the cup to book ourselves a place in the final before we beat Arima 2-0. So that leaves us in a position with 6 league games to go, plus that Indonesian Cup final. So in today's episode, we're going to be playing against PSM and Persela. And as you can see from the list there, the league schedule is actually brutal at this time of year. We are playing on Thursday the 21st and Saturday the 23rd. And then on Wednesday the 27th, which means that we're actually playing 3 games in 6 days, which is brutal on the players. Hopefully, it's not going to be too much of a problem, and the players that we do have will be fit enough to deal with it. So let's jump on into some match action in the first game against PSM. Okay then, so with a little bit of a makeshift lineup due to a few injuries, Mateus Firmino being one of them, we're going to put out a team that is Francisco Wibawa, Michael Douglas, Saputra, Bakhtiar at the back, Siswanto, Wadi, Aditya in the middle, with Manduan, Mursalim and Maya up front. Let's hope we can continue our good form and get 3 more points to keep the pressure on Tira Percy. Okay, so we're up and running against PSM. Trying to keep an eye out on what's going on in the Tira Persikabo game, because obviously if they were to drop points and we were to win today, it would be helping us a lot. Can't rest on that though. We don't really want to win the league by not winning our own games, but somewhere along the line they are going to have to drop points, and we've started brightly here. After 7 minutes, we've had a couple of chances already. Tira Persikabo are already winning against Persijap 1-0 on the road. So looks like we are going to have to try and kick on here and get a win if we are going to win the league title. And Wadi has gone down injured after 21 minutes, and that is not good news for us. Widi Huda is going to have to come on in his place. Bit gutted about that. Wadi has been one of our better performers across the season, but Huda has recently been capped by his national team, and hopefully he will be a great stand-in. I had a shot there that was gone over the bar, and we need to be taking one of these chances. Try and find out the latest score. So Tira Persikabo are still holding that 1-0 lead after 40 minutes. We really aren't creating enough here to suggest that we're going to go and get 3 points ourselves. Could do with cutting the ball out, and we do just that with Wibawa. He plays it over the top. It's brought down and played out wide again. Widawa inside to Huda, and there was Aditya, I think, with a shot from on the edge of the box. It looked like the goalkeeper got a touch, but it's actually at the top of the crossbar and gone over. And we are into the 3 minutes of added on time, and there is half time. We need a goal from somewhere. Looking at the players, we're going to send them back out. Siswanto is maybe struggling a little bit, and Manduan might need to come off too. I think those are the 2 players in the attacking areas that we might need to look at. So we're going to bring YU on the left. I know that's not his natural position. And we're going to bring Tiwu on in behind the strikers too. Need something. So I might even try and go attacking instead of positive for the mentality of the team as well. See what happens. But when Saputra's given the ball away like that, it might come back to haunt us. However, Mayer has got him behind. There's a ball over the top. It gets lumped in the air. Mayer's watched it come down onto his right foot. So Saputra plays it to the side. Douglas lifts it up over the top. Muslim actually gets a flick on. I thought it was the defender. And Mayer's there to just watch the ball onto his right foot, guide it into the far corner. And that's a brilliant finish. The cartwheel comes, and we have a lead, which keeps us within 1 point of Persikabo. We need to try and see what's going on in their game and just hope that there's an equaliser somewhere if they're still only holding a 1-0 lead. And we have a shot that goes wide. It'd be nice if we could double our lead just to be a bit more comfortable too. Corner comes in, headers deflected out for another corner from the goalkeeper, and Adichie's going to swing this one in. It's played straight back to him, so he's going to have another chance to cross it in. And there was somebody at the back post. I'm not sure who that was with the header, but it goes straight at the goalkeeper, and it was comfortable enough for him. So Tira Percy-Carbo are now 3-0 up, so they're in no danger whatsoever. We now need to get a second goal just to make ourselves comfortable. Huda's played the ball to Tiwu, and there's a shot from Wayu. Could have done with that being the other side of the post, but it's come wide, and we've got defending to do now. Luckily, Francisco in goal has touched the ball over. It's getting quite frenetic end-to-end stuff. Bakhtiar's going to cross it in, gets cleared away, only as far as Saputra. Nice 1-2 there between him and Huda. Ball over the top to nobody. Goalkeeper claims it, and all of a sudden they've set off on a counter-attack. We need to be careful. Douglas makes a good tackle. Saputra makes the tackle, but doesn't get the ball. And there is Superman to be Superman for PSM. And all of a sudden they've got an equaliser, and that title is slipping away. 4 minutes added on. No changes we can make, really. I could start throwing extra men forwards, but I don't want to leave us vulnerable to the attack over the top, which they are trying to play here. But luckily, we've got the ball in quite a dangerous area, and Wayu is going into the penalty area. He's found Maya, and Maya has managed to score. He's made it 2-1 in the 92nd minute, and he has just kept us alive in the title race. Brilliant piece of play here at the death. Wayu runs and attacks at the defender, swings it in, and Maya is ahead of his defender, tucks it away to give us the 2-1 lead with 2 minutes of added on time. And that is a brilliant start to the episode. Beating PSM in injury time. Wasn't the prettiest of games, I will take that. But any 3 points is a good 3 points when you're challenging for the title. So let's jump forward and see what happens in the second game to see if we can keep that title push going. Okay, so the second game of the episode is against Persalia. And we are having to make a few changes due to the fact that we are playing 2 games in the space of 3 days. So the lineup for this game is Francisco in goal, Ariza, Saputra, Douglas and Bakhtiar at the back. We have Suroyan, Wayu and Siswanto across the middle. Manduan, Mursalim and Ramada in the attacking positions. And we've got to get 3 points here to keep the pressure on at the top of the table. So the game is off and running, and all eyes also are on Tira Percy-Carbo playing Semen Padang. So if Padang could somehow get a result against Percy-Carbo, they could actually help us out here. Even if it's just a draw and we could win our game as we are on the attack. Manduan with the cross comes to nothing. But we get the ball back with Saputra. But yeah, even a point being taken away would help us. And there is Ramada. We have scored early in this game, 14 minutes on the clock. We take the lead, and as it stands, we would be going top of the table if Percy-Carbo and Padang can stay as it is and they share a point. It would send us to the top of the table. It's a great finish there by Ramada. Gets the ball in the box, knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, and there's a second clip here, straight from kick-off. Luckily, it's intercepted. Ramada's got the ball in the middle. Wayu out to Bakhtiar. Gets a flick on, and there's a shot from Mursalim. What is the goalkeeper doing here? I'm not too sure what has happened there, but as the ball drops to Mursalim, he's hit the ball right-footed. It's a bit of a bobbler. So Ramada with the flick on. Mursalim hits the shot. It bounces in front of the goalkeeper, hits his hands, and then ends up in the net. We don't care how they come. It's 2 in a minute for us, and all of a sudden we are looking comfortable. Now it's definitely all eyes on Percy-Carbo and Padang to see what happens in that game, as we are looking to stop a throw-in. They play it into the middle of the park. Ball is cut out well. Ramada's on the turn. Tries to find Mursalim, but plays it straight to a defender. Ball over the top is dealt with by Saputra. Francisco plays it to the wing to Ariza. Tries to play it forward. That gets cut out. And now we can't afford to get sloppy. Somebody needs to get a tackle in here. Somebody go to the ball, please. There's Wayu to do just that. And he set Mursalim off on a counter-attack. And Mursalim makes it 3. When we get into these areas and the strikers are on form, as you can see, we are clinical. That's a brilliant tackle by Wayu. Plays it straight forward, sees that Mursalim's got grass in front of him. He's not the quickest of players, but he gets the job done in terms of beating his man for pace. Left-footed across the goalkeeper, hard and low. And that's 3-0. And I am going to go as far as saying I think that is 3 points in the bag. So we are just praying that Padang can get something. If they could get a shock 1-0 win there, we would be happy. As we've got another attack. YU with the free kick. Comes to nothing, but back to Douglas. Back again with the cross. Ball's a little bit wayward, straight to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper has played it straight to Saputra. Somehow we nearly had a tap in, and the goalkeeper's recovered really well from there. He'd give the ball away again, and this time we might punish him. No, got him behind again, and Ramada's hit the ball straight at the goalkeeper. We could be 5-6 up in this game, but as it happens, it is 3-0 at half time, and we are pushing on strong. So I'm going to leave the team as it is and just keep on watching those latest scores in the bottom left-hand corner. There's a free kick which was dealt with well. Mandoan running at defenders, can't find anybody there. And then the ball lumped over the top. Bakhtiar's dealt with. Francisco to Saputra, back to Francisco, back to Saputra. Long ball over the top is cut out. And here Persily are now trying to build an attack, but that ball's cut out too. Mandoan's played it out to Surayan, and he should do better with the shot there. He's managed to put it wide when he probably should have been hitting it hard and low across the goalkeeper. But it's one of those where I'm really not fussed what is going on in my game, really. Let's get some substitutions done because we have players that are looking tired. So Mandoan's going to come off. We need to get the centre-backs off. I'm going to give Michael Douglas a rest. And I'm also going to bring Dowd on in place of Saputra. Not a natural centre-back, but I'd rather be giving my centre-back partnership a rest when we're 3-0 up than when we're not. So, yeah, there is 70 minutes on the clock. We have another free kick, and there is Mustafa at the back post with a headed goal. However, it's been disallowed for the offside. And we are going to look to build from the back with Francisco to Mustafa. Out to Bakhtiar, ball forwards. Muslim's got onto it. Plays in Ramada unselfishly, and that's a finish that we are all proud of. 4-0. Muslim really set it up. Ramada with the finish. As soon as Bakhtiar hits it, defender doesn't deal with it. I was thinking here Muslim's just going to be in on goal, but instead he picks the run of Ramada, side foots it into the empty net, and that's 4-0 for us, doing wonders for our goal difference here in this game. And there is still no score in the Percy-Carbo Padang game. So 9 minutes to go for them pair to slug it out. And Percy-Carbo have scored in the 85th minute. Percy-Carbo take the lead. And after holding on for so long, Padang's resistance has been broken. So it means that we've done all we can in our 2 games in this episode. But unfortunately, Percy-Carbo have also done the same. And that means that going into the last games of the season, it is Percy-Carbo 66, Sulut United 65, and now Padang have well dropped off on 53. So, exciting end to this episode. And unfortunately for us, it didn't go our way in terms of Percy-Carbo dropping points. But we have a cup final to look forward to, and then we're going to bring you the final games of the season to see how that title is decided. But for today's episode, that's going to be a wrap. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Also leave any comments down below. But for this one, that's going to be a wrap. Thank you very much for watching.